May you be the death of me!
That's some tasty, tasty Evo music. Just going to soak this in for a bit. This is going to be a fun stream. I'm pacing myself, but it's going to be fun. Welcome, students. Mainly just Velociraptor buns. Velociraptor buns? Velociraptor buns. Because it looks like you're the only one talking at the moment. But, to everybody that ends up watching... I've made no sense. To everybody that ends up watching this on YouTube, or people that are probably lurking, because there's a small number of you, this is going to be the Trials Evolution stream. For those that don't know, Trials Evolution has just today, I'm talking less than 24 hours ago at the time of filming this, been announced as backwards compatible on Xbox One. If you have an Xbox One and have purchased this game in the past, it is available for you for free to get and watch, and it is going to be awesome. I woke up to messages and a stack of them at like 6:30 in the morning. I was playing it by about 6:45 before work, and I've had to go to work all day and wait about 15 hours to get home and actually start this stream. Hello, Shift. Hello, Sleeping Evie. Drama's here. Bradders, what's up? Vitacious. How's the professor going this morning? This morning, I was tired. This evening at 9:37 p.m. for me. I'm feeling quite good. Mitchell's here as well. Good to have you back. I got the footy on another screen. That's cool. All right. So, I thought I'd start with a little screen here, because this screen actually captures a couple of really, really, really proud achievements for me. One of them is the fact that I've got platinum medals across the board. 574, I think, was the total number of medals across this entire game, which means that every track and everything, I got a platinum medal. That's kind of cool. I'm very proud about that. The second one is the little TF, which you'll notice for a very, very, very small number of people after my gamer tag up there. That TF was actually provided by the developers, Redlinks, and stands for True Fan, and they had to give that to you. And I think for Trials Evo, I was the first person to get the TF. If you go back and watch Redlinks TV Season 2, Episode 1, you'll see where they actually kind of tell me that I'm going to get that. And it's kind of cool, because it was something they had. True Fan was something they had from Trials 2, I think, second edition. I don't think they did anything in HD, but they brought it back for Evo, which is kind of cool and really special. So anyway, that's why I thought I'd start with that. The other thing I'll show you quickly, and this is kind of me just recapping. So, interestingly, I went back and had a look. The first achievement I got for this game was 2012, and that's actually the day before release. It pays to be awesome, shady dude. Interestingly, then I got most things. Yeah, so that was still 2012. I got this one in January 2013, so it's December, January. So what's that? That's, over about 6, 9, 10 months, something. And then it's like 2 years until I got Never-Ending Trials. And then the next day, a couple of days later, I got Whale of the Banshee, so I went for some hard ones. And then in 2018, February, I went through and cleaned up the last ones for some, because there were squirrels and stuff that I'd never bothered getting. So even from an achievement tracking perspective, I was playing this over a span of 6 years, and now it is back. It is back, and this is the coolest thing. Seeing this on the Xbox One, you have Trials HD, Trials Evolution, Trials Fusion, another game that shall remain nameless, and Trials Rising all available on Xbox One. That's still kind of cool. And you haven't got Whale of the Banshee, Bradders. Dude, get on that. Macca tweeted today that he still hasn't got Whale of the Banshee, and he's already working on it. Delicious Night, good to have you here. CD James. Should do a full blind run to see how well you remember it. Funny you should mention that. Exactly what I'm doing. My hope is that I can play through the whole thing. Now, interestingly, it actually comes, and this is the part that blew my mind. It's actually come with all of the DLC as well, which means that you've got the Origin of Pain and Origin of Pain and Riders of Doom, with the 2 DLC packs that come with it, and they're all here as well. The whole thing, and you've got Track Central as well. It's like, I'm just checking this now because I've really not had any time to play with it. Track Central doesn't work. Actually, Murdoch posted some new tracks. Yeah, okay, I haven't even tested this, so I want to double check this real quick. But I thought Murdoch posted something today. Doesn't work. Hempire. All right. Well, anyway, maybe one day. I wonder. No, I don't know. Anyway, all right. Whatever. Oh, actually, no, but play tracks won't. They're going to be ones I've downloaded. Yeah. Okay. I thought I'd just check that. Just in case. All right. Never mind. Anyway, so the purpose of this stream is definitely going to be going through single player. I'm going to go right from the start, right from the start, as far as I can. It's 9:42 p.m. I have to be up at 5:30 a.m., but I'm going to go as hard as I can. But I want to enjoy this. I went back. I'm sorry. I'm just starting slow because I also want to savor this moment. I went back and quickly had a look through Twitter. I could see a tweet from me in 2015 saying that we have to make this, like, this game has to get on backwards compatible. That's 4 years ago. And I'm pretty sure as soon as backwards compatible was announced, I was already on the whole hype train trying to get this on here. So, and a lot of us have been in the community. So, I countless times on this stream, on this channel, people will stop asking. All right, Badger. I was every time I came over there, I asked. I think I stopped toward the end, but mate, I'd been hassling people at Microsoft that I know, trying to get information. Can you tell me? And I've got no inside information to this. Was this a surprise for Red Links? If you can tell us, or was this something that came up recently that they mentioned to you? Because that I'm curious to understand. If you can't say it, whatever. Now, just for my own strolling down memory lane. So this is kind of going to be a chill and just chat and play kind of thing. So if you want me to shut up and just play tracks, I will. But nah, it's not true. I talk as much as I feel like. Oh, Badger? That's tonight, right? In like 2 and a bit hours. All right, I will dump /raid. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, well, look, man, I'm going to stream till then, and then I'll hand over to you guys, and I'll stick around. But please, can you just tell me at the start, because I got to be up in like at 5:30 in the morning. So if you can just at the start, maybe let us know. That'd be for me. All right, I'm going to go through this now. Stop talking. Let's go. The interesting thing I'm going to start with, I'm going to do the tutorials as well, only to show you how far tutorials have come in the trial series. All right, just wait for the Aussie accent. Oh, no, nothing. It's buttons. All right. This seems poorly thought out. I didn't even notice this. You can skip every... Okay, you can skip every checkpoint. Wow. Okay. I didn't... I found a squirrel. Yeah, only skip if you beat it. Ah, that's not fun. Don't ruin my fun. I really wanted to make him bad. Anyway, so what they did with the tutorials here, one, stopping at the checkpoints like that has never been fun. And I think, so what? I didn't even read that. Yes, it was just pictures and text. And even by the time I played this, I already knew all this stuff. But interestingly, when this game came out, this is February 2012, University of Trials. So this is an interesting thing. Even when I was doing all the interviews about my involvement with Red Links for this game, this is February 2012. By the time this game came out, I had already been to the Red Lynx studio, or I think maybe a month afterwards. I went for the launch party for Trials Evolution. I already had a good sort of relationship with Red Lynx, and I didn't come up with University of Trials for another year and a half at least after that. So yeah, that was kind of an interesting thing to try and explain to people, because they're like, oh wow, it's so cool that, you know, Red Lynx found you because you were doing tutorials. Like, yeah, sort of, but I was kind of already buddies with them. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so we still did the screen overlay for some of the earlier easy tracks. Alright, so blind run. Should see how long it takes until I get a fault. It might be sooner than you think. Pud. Whale of the Ultimate Endurance is the 15 never-ending trials levels, and Whale of the Banshee. End of last year. Month of playing 4 or 5 hours a day. No, they're tough. Whale of the Banshee took me years. Oh, Dave. Well, so this was the interesting thing. Red Lynx have just announced Microsoft. Haven't they? They've just announced a diskless Xbox One. You can have a dedicated Trials Evolution machine if you want. Oh, so actually, I'm gonna go and look at leaderboards, because this track is the first and possibly one of, if not the only track that I had at one point in my life a top 10 global time on. Let me go and see how good my time was. Oh, look at this ending too. Just cool. Just chuck a bunch of bombs at me. Love it. Oh, before Bretters go get some caffeine. Good for you. So is that the deal? Sammy's talking about having to buy a... Oh, wow, 500. See, that was 10th at one point. Oh, actually, yeah, I think I saw. I tried to watch a replay and it died. Jugsy's here. What's going on? See the transition? Oh, yeah. Oops. They broke. Sad face. No, and see, Panda's saying it's been difficult figuring out the lines without watching replays. No. That's half the fun of Trials, is figuring out. Oh, that was an awkward landing. That feels like a bit too much air. Yeah, I certainly don't remember the speedrun lines, but I remember the tracks. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. That didn't take long for the first fault. Should have had a pole. You watch a replay before you play any new track? No, man. Well, no. You know what? You play how you play and I play how I play, but I get platinum before I watch a replay. Peter, I realized from one of your videos you're in Australia. Really? Not from the accent? Bringing back memories, Jugsy. So it should. Oh, and Mark is saying, is he on 360? Xbox One, baby. I mean, that's fair, Twinfire. To be honest, look, you play your way. I just think for me, because I've always I've always found this game, like, you can kind of be spoiled by seeing stuff, but then also not really, because execution is actually what the skill is, not like just seeing someone past black belt isn't like, oh, spoilers, now I know the secret, right? execution is what this game's really about. So you can watch a track and it doesn't ruin it for you. But I think for me, half of the fun is actually trying to figure out the line. Even though, so what you'll do too, once you, like if you watch a platinum replay for someone, even that track had so many coasting sections, which I forgot to do. If you play it's this one. If you play a track and see someone else's time, you'll go, oh yeah, that line makes sense, and just do it. If you actually play the track and then you do the fastest run you can and it's only gold, and you're like, oh cool, I'm missing something, and then you go and find the thing, and then you get the payoff and the reward for that, and then like you've put in enough time to really appreciate what you think the line is about, and then you go and watch a replay, and then your mind is blown by those time savers you've never even thought to do, and I think you just appreciate the time savers more when you do it that way. Now, I will say, not on this one. If anything here ends up being a PB, I'll be shocked. I did make a point, only watch your extreme walkthroughs until after I beat the tracks. Yeah, you need to optimize. Yeah, it's funny. For somebody who puts videos up on YouTube about tracks, I'm a big supporter of people not watching them at least until they're like... I kind of want my content to be there if you just want to watch random people, fall in love and gush about trials. Or if you're playing a track and I got to do tutorials. If you're playing a track and you are stuck to the point where you're going to leave the game and play something else, I'm like, no, don't get frustrated and leave. I'll help you out. But if you can figure it out yourself, go crazy. Oh, lean forward. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Complete the Mr. When does it got backwards compatible? Mark, it got backwards compatible today, this morning. Oh, this bike is so slow. Backflip. Oh, I remember trying. I think I tried to do this to see if I can achieve this without. This has always been a little fun thing of mine to do, is to see if I can get through the tutorials in the wrong way. I don't care. Let's go and play the rest of the tracks. So I got a timer counting down. I got to see how much I can get through. I don't remember how long it takes you to play this whole game, to be frank. See, I missed my opportunity. I could have just drawn pictures. University of Trials could have just been a series of pictures. I mean, I'm definitely not getting through the DLC, right? Not in the next 2 hours. Need to get to Inferno. Good goal. I mean, the other thing is, if Redlink starts streaming and I'm still going, you want me to keep going until I hit the extremes or whatever, I'm cool with that. Except I really need to find out the secret that Badger teased, or at least alluded to. Or maybe he's just being a Badger. So people that are asking for it on the marketplace, is that you're people that didn't buy this, like, because it wasn't available at the time, or you weren't as cool as you are now. Shady art tutorials. Yeah, but I have to do them in, like, actually hand-drawn pictures. Like here we go, just quickly. This will be my, what do you reckon, bunny hop tutorial. This is a great idea, because I'm an artist. There we go. You see that? Yeah, I think that kind of works. There's my bunny hop tutorial right there. That's pretty good. I'd put that in game. Badger, I'll scan it and send it to you, man. So you guys can put it in the next DLC. I want to ride the Phoenix so much, but kind of feel like I still need to play. Oh my god, Giga Track. We get to play Giga. Oh, okay. That's what we should have is who thinks that I'm going to zero fault Giga on my first run after not playing it for years? Oh, I forgot about Giga Track. Well, I didn't forget. I talk about it constantly with people because it's weird. It's like one of these tracks that I think it's kind of you either love it or hate it. Show beer. Yeah, one of the stupid things that I did that was actually really awesome was to have a leaderboard competition with a bunch of friends on Giga Track, which means you're actually going back and forth and beating people. Take that, Badger. Yeah, Badger. Oh, you learned how to bunny hop from that, Nick? Awesome, really glad I could help. Dude, you PB'd Giga today? Bam. CC2. Sup. Suo. Nice. Well, so you grinded Giga for that? GG. Oh, fishy. Fishy business. Such a good extreme. Super easy, but kind of still technical. Lines. And how cool is it that I've actually got music on stream? I love the licensed music soundtrack concept, except if you're a content creator. How did I do 2 seconds faster than that? Plat time, Jimmy, is 7 something. I think I was getting like 6:40. This one's got a nice time saver at the end. 7 flat is plat. Okay. Oh, I remember this. This is a time saver to get over the top of that if you can get it. The spanner on the leaderboards, I'm pretty sure, wasn't that you're a sort of verified track builder? There you go. Oh, anyway, you get the idea. That was a nice time saver there if you got that one. And then I think there is... That's not how to do it. And then this one, you stop here for a bit. Oh, stop there. And now launch underneath. Yeah, I'm going to try and get this time saver just so you can see it for those who haven't. No, it's got to be earlier than that. Alright, one more time. So it's pretty much stop. It's actually just stop and go. Stop and go. Boom, look at that. And you could actually even jump over this part if you timed it really well, I'm pretty sure. But you skip that whole upper section. It's interesting. Twin Fire, I kind of feel like the extremes get harder with every game. I mean, I guess not with Rising. Greek Panther. Welcome back, buddy. Go Niners. Let's go. So for Greek Panther's benefit... Personal best! No, I lost it. For Greek Panther's benefit, this is a game that came out in 2000 and... Oh, let's go Secrets. Secrets? Watch the bomb. Pretty sure. Did you just sit here for a second? Does anyone remember what triggers that plunger thing? I thought you just sat here. I'm gone off memory. Well, on the top. Yeah, Greek Panther, this game came out in 2012. The entire Trials community absolutely loves it. And they've just made it... Oh, no, but the checkpoint. Because there's a section on top here you can go to. So I can't get up there. I'm not imagining things. Yeah, there's a room above us here. Maybe, alright. I'll try faultless. Oh, personal best, let's go! Oh, we're on green time. We got this. No, I'm stopping. I don't really care. Alright. There it is. There it is. See? See? And now look. Oh yeah. How do you like them secrets? How do you like them secrets? And if anybody feels like, especially if you weren't around, if you're someone that's joined this franchise from one of the later editions, do yourself a favor and go and search Trials HD Riddle, and yeah, enjoy that little journey. I'm still getting over this sickness. It's like I'm 95% better, and then I'm just staying there. Personal best. No, lost it. There's going to be a lot of that on this stream. Are you up to speed in anything? No, I'm absolutely not. And I kind of feel bad that I'm not. But I also specifically asked not to be involved, and I kind of figured when it started to get interesting, I would hear more, and I'm totally happy. Not this stream, but probably my next one. Totally happy to start diving into it. But I probably need some help getting up to speed, because I've been really slack. But as always, keen to get involved. You're sub 610, you're a freak, Amp. That's incredible. Looking at those times now, like 3,000, but I guess easy tracks, it's hard to get high scores on easy tracks. Or high rankings. You can go up here. Can you go up here? Oh, I don't think you... Oh, I forget now. Anyway, let's see. Oh. Oh yeah, nice smooth landing. This ending. Oh. Some violent finishes. That's better. Top 1,000 still, but here we go. Ready for tutorials. Let's do it. When I get to the bunny hop one, I'm going to compare my picture and see. Moving forward. Here we go. Look. They should have got me in years earlier. It's exactly what I did. Exactly what I did. Wheelie towards the gap with right... Wheelie with accelerator and then press left, then quickly push and hold forward when on the edge to gain forward momentum and land on the other side. Wow. There we go. And now Accelerate hard and flick from left to right quickly. Launch spike over the gap. It takes practice to nail timing. Don't give up. I flicked. I did it. I'm a bunny hop master. Oh. Ah, seesaws. So now physics object tutorial. Let's land that. Ah. Why don't I just pass with my face? Fine. If you play California games, I did. Oh yeah, Jimmy, I can't wait for Way of the Ninja. Alright, let's do it. We got tons of time left. We got so much time left. Jakin! Hey, hey. Good heck. I don't know if I said hello to you yet. Oh, Liquid City's here. Sorry, man. Oh, I did answer you. I just didn't know it was you. Yeah, trying to beat a PB on a game, like, the physics are different. It's not, you know, drastic, but, you know, there's differences. And when you're not finally in tune with what's happening, oh, that's right, the upper path here. Yeah, if you're not absolutely in sync, I feel like with a more capable rider, that would have been easier. Yeah, if you're not completely in sync, it's tough. And onto the bombs. Look at that finish. Oh, I thought they were bombs. Yeah, Phoenix is going to be rough. Well, because it's more agile, more twitchy, right? And you don't realize how, like, the subtle differences you make. I just realized, why am I not doing this stuff on donkeys or something? Snake, how you doing? Oh, here we go. Let's coast. Damn it. That's what I meant to do. What is the best thing about evolution? Deadeye. Interesting question. It's kind of hard to put it into a single thing. I mean, yeah, level design, and I think look, a lot of people like I mean, certainly the aesthetic for this, the real dirty, gritty, you know, just, you know, outdoor. I mean, I'm still a big fan of the aesthetic of the warehouse in HD, to be frank, but yeah, I think this just gave you... Oh, my... Whoops. Nice finish. It gave you a lot more from editor perspective. I think but yeah, it was. I think it was just because what was after this was fusion, and it kind of went futuristic-y, and everyone went, ugh, I don't really like that. Which is why I'm pretty sure this is why Rising has kind of gone the direction it has from a design perspective. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what everyone here thinks. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna go. Let's go. Let's go. Can he do it still? Wow, that was bad. Oh, actually, did they fix this? Yeah, that feels nerfed. Yeah, sterile. That's a good word to use. Oh no, there we go. There we go. Look at that for a time saver if you can get it on a good run. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this, by the way. Oh, I remember that. Well, I remember it once I faltered because I did that so many times. But it's funny. We'll sit and complain about like physics objects, yet we'll say that like HD Evo, HD had turbo boost. This thing had water jets and stuff. Probably not as much as Rising, but yeah, they've been there all from the start. Yeah, because you gotta go slow here, don't you? I don't even remember how to hit this one now. Okay, I don't know what I was doing wrong. Oh yeah, Snake, and that's exactly right. I think that was definitely the criticism of the sort of the base game of Fusion. DLC was great because it kind of went back to this style, and it's funny. It kind of feels like there was an attempt to, I guess, keep it consistent and have it sort of progress as you progress through the game. But I guess, yeah, it left it feeling a little samey. So I think that's why because you went from a HD, which is a warehouse, which is a lot of similar stuff, and then this was, outdoors and a lot of environments and a lot of just cool dirt tracks and ramps and really still simple level design, but a lot of cool like speedrun things and time savers and whatnot. And then it kind of felt like the design at least sort of went backwards. But we got them all now. This is the best thing, man. At least on Xbox, HD, this, everything. So cool. Hated the unicorn. That's fair. I certainly don't remember how to run these tracks well. Oh, I remember that a little bit though. Look at that, 4.2 seconds. So slow. Oh, another secret. Actually, I remember trying to get this one. It's actually a really tricky... You've got to... I don't know if anyone remembers this. It's really awkward. And even from here... Oh, come on. That couldn't have been any more suspenseful with a massive anticlimax at the end. I'm trying to flip to be safer. Turns out maybe I shouldn't be. But otherwise, you get your back wheel. Oh no, that's alright. Cool. Oops. There we go. And now you just coast. A long, long, long way, and then you crash and die. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna show you something real quick. May I? Just because this is a big part of the riddle and Trials Evo and all this stuff is kind of interwoven. So for me, it's part of the same thing. My controller is vibrating wildly, so let me just put that on my lap while I search the internet for something. That can only look bad. Where is it? Yeah, I have a vibrating controller in my lap right now. Here you go. I'll show you this image. Göbekli Tepe. This article. This had an image. There it is. That noise is really annoying. But so I'll just try and get this. Can I get this on screen at the same time? There you go. So that is a really, really cool story, and you might have come here for Trials gameplay, but you're going to get a little bit of education as well. A archaeological site in southeast Turkey, around 12,000 years old. But the interesting thing, I mean, look, a whole separate reason as to why it's even talked about here, but really, really interesting place that has at least has the potential to drastically change our understanding of what we thought humans were like 12,000 years ago, because we kind of thought they were just these nomadic wanderers, and these dudes did some pretty hardcore stuff and construction and artwork and established things when they thought they were just sort of hunter-gatherers. So, very interesting piece to go and read about Göbekli Tepe. I'm going to get back to playing Trials. But yeah, you're kind of going to get... Oh, did I miss? I missed... Oh, man. Poor form on my part. Okay. It's just... Vibrating controller is annoying. Alright, I messed myself up here. So, I need to say... Twin Fire, I don't know if I thank you. So, welcome to the University of Trials. Bradders stayed after class. I appreciate that. Show Beer followed, and... Freshie Live. I'm gonna go with Freshie. Congratulations on the graduation. Glad you could make it here. Glad you could see me live. Oh, did you see that? I was getting really nasty looks from the squirrel-headed dude. Yeah, very much appreciated, man. Thank you. Now I gotta read some more. Yeah, no, poor hat form on my place. I think I'm gonna have to wear this hat for a while now. Or at least until the next person earns the hat. Yeah, that... Oh, the time saver of the upper path here. Freshie Live. Cool, I did get it. I was gonna call you Fresh Chili. I might call you Fresh Chili. Oh, I'm hitting that one. Hitting that one, but then slow on the first one, and then a landing there. No. Tortilla? There might be a reason behind that pattern. Fresh chili. Yeah, see, I saw fresh chili, right? Yeah, the Banshee Sammy is weird. Yeah, see, it's fresh chili. Frez chili. Veh. Because everyone likes food, yeah. I mean, but, you know, my name's Fat Shady. You don't get that without having an enjoyment of food. Really? Hey, did I? Congratulations on the graduation. I'm still wearing this for fresh chili, so I'm just going to give you a little spin. Just know that's for you. Yeah, the sub rewards on these channels are epic. Yeah, it's actually, man, like I'd certainly like to say that, you know, I'm buddies with Jack Patillo on the back of this game, talking about, oh, I forgot about that stupid thing. And it was so interesting when I first heard about him, because I didn't watch any of that stuff. Maybe one of the Rage videos might have been from some Rooster Teeth production, but I'd never, really got into their stuff. And then I had a stack of people when I started talking about my love for Trials. Oh man, you got to talk to Jack. Jack loves Trials. And it's true, he does. Ooh, someone's talking riddle. Good heck. Find all the lost planks, decode them, which Murdoch Doc brute forced. And it took me many years to figure out how he should have done it. But he actually figured it out without actually unlocking the key to the cipher, which is amazing. So if you go back and have a look at the Moneyball Easter egg, the Moneyball Easter egg is the one that should have helped us get from the wooden planks to the coded message that Murdoch figured out. But he just did it a different method and sort of fumbled his way through it, which is pretty impressive. Set the music to 0. That song was incredible, and I think, I don't think it was Konami, but I think there was a code in the message, and then there was a song that was unlocked, and I remember loving the song so much, listening to it in the train on the way to work. I was actually, funnily enough, I was at Circular Quay Station, which is the train station. See, you give me dirty looks when I start talking too much. Sorry about the coughing. I was sitting at Circular Quay Station, which is the train station where you can see the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge while you're sitting on the train platform. And I still picture it so clearly, and I had headphones in because I was on the train, and there's a line in the song that's like, if you listen to the quieter tones or something like that. And just as those words were happening, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I can hear Morse code. And because I had volume up and really quiet, and no other sort of background noise, I heard Morse code. I got into work. I talked about Morse code. Someone else decoded it, like someone else translated it, and then found some form of... Well, actually, it wasn't Morse code. Sorry, I take that back. It was a bunch of like beeps, which then somebody used some like spectral analysis to get the picture, which then unlocked some other part of this whole crazy riddle. It's incredible. So, Kotaku Australia has my article on it, which will tell you all about the Trials riddle. Go and read that stuff. It's awesome. It's so good. Not the article or writing, but just the riddle itself was so much fun to be a part of. So nice. Oh, Digisnake, that's cool. So that'd be so cool, being a creator. Like, I mean, I guess I get to feel that when I watch people do the tutorials now on streams, and I'm like, I made, like, I'm sort of made them, but yeah, to watch someone actually play your tracks, yeah, like, because I mean, I watch people do tutorials still because I'm fascinated to see how people play. Like, I had an idea about how it was going to work, and then they do something completely unexpected. And I can only imagine as a track creator, you're like, don't go there. Go the other way. Do this thing. And, yeah, they're just infuriating because most people are not as clever as people that are capable of building this stuff. Fresh chili? Yes, it is evening. It is 10:23 p.m. on the east coast of Australia. T. Hill, can I read the message out loud? Can I read it out loud? Really? All right, fine. To anybody interested, I'll do it in my professor voice. To anyone interested in the riddle stuff, get over to the Trials Community Discord. We are having a massive discussion there, and the man Murdoch Lock is there too. Look! That sounded like something descended when I said that. By the way, I've also forgotten how to talk like the professor. And the tracks are getting a little bit more fun now too. Oh, I don't know. Oh, this thing had like a weird frame rate drop when you launched off this start. I think, or something. I just remember it not working particularly well. Difficulty of these tracks. I think we might be medium-ish so far. If I die call someone. Oh yeah. No, this is coughing. Bless you doesn't really work for coughs. No, don't call that, please. Not even funny to joke about that. No, I was a bit sick all last week. Ooh, nice little endo coast for no reason. Oh, that was a horrible finish. As was that. All right. Yeah, that's right, James. So basically, I'm going to stop. I'm going to go Phoenix after. Actually, oh my. No, Donkey next track. I was going to say, this must have been something you can skip over, or. No, you would have maybe done that and tried to. Just trying to remember what the line would have been for like the fast run through this. Would have been slide that to some degree. Then a flip down. Oh yeah, like that maybe. Oh, I remember that bar. I hit that so many times. I remembered it too late, clearly, but. Whoop. Oh, and so here's the thing. Let's have a little guess of which track I played first. So I got up at 6:20 in the morning. I think I finally got out of bed and read a couple of messages, and people were like, "Evo back compatible," and I'm like, "You got to be kidding! I got to go load that and at least install it now." And then Slim, and then I'm like, "No, I've got to play at least one track." Yeah, what track did I play first? Tortilla? Incorrect. Nope, definitely not doing Giga at 6 o'clock in the morning. Way of the Ninja? Good. I want to talk about this random ski pole in Way of the Ninja when we get there, but no, it wasn't that. Oh my, stop picking that damn bike. I'm going to quit this track and pick a different bike. Look, there's a ski there as well. Why? Stupid. Inferno? No. No, keep trying. I'm going to go donk just for donkey. Out of the pit. Nailed it. Nailed it. Out of the pit, baby. I may not have wanted to jump that far. Yeah, I thought that was a bad idea. First was Dark City. That's a good choice. Tricky. Tricky track, that Dark City. Oh, and here's another thing I'm just going to mention real quick. The University of Trials was created, and this is, I've always had really bad timing. Like, Rising is probably one of the first times I've actually really got it right. When I launched the University of Trials, Trials HD was really popular. Didn't do anything, very little for HD. When Trials Evolution launched, would have been a fantastic time to launch a channel like this. Didn't. I waited until Trials Evolution Gold Edition came out on PC, and that was the thing that was the driver for me to start the University of Trials, which wasn't anywhere near as big as, I guess, the other things. So it's kind of bad timing. But I created the first semester of University of Trials, and I believe I'm going to probably re-upload them just as a reminder for everyone to go back and have a look at where the Uni of Trials started from. There is a playlist on my channel if you want a sneak peek, because I'm just going to re-upload the same thing. But a number of them actually have never been on my channel, so I'm trying to just make sure I'm allowed to do this from Yubi's perspective. But I figure from like the videos from like 6 years ago, I think it should be fine. Deadeye, I gave you the hat spin, but DN Warrior, you know what? You are gonna get hat off, hat on. It's the best I got. Congratulations on the graduation, Warrior. Let's go. Collateral damage. Archipelago, we're going now. Not allowed, not allowed. Let's go donk. This donkey feels better than I remember. But yeah, so I went back and watched some of the semester 1 videos today just to remember what they're all about. Man, the Uni of Trials had they were cool videos, man. For someone who'd never really produced any form of video content before, really, and I'd only taught myself video editing literally months before I started that project. Yeah, I was pretty happy with it. And for a lot of the new people that I'm interacting now with, it might be cool to have a little stroll down memory lane and see where it all started. So I'll probably schedule them all next week. This cough. Hey, thanks, Jimmy. Thanks for checking out this stream, even for the time that you were here. I appreciate it. I want to get through these mediums and get to the good stuff. And I think this is part of the reason why I think some, returning players can get frustrated with Rising. I think it's better now. I haven't actually played on a fresh build to see how the tutorial progression changes work. But, yeah, I mean, when I start playing, the first thing I'm like, all right, let me play Extremes. And look at the way that I got Platinums, right? I got Extreme Platinums first, then I went and did all the hard Platinums, and now I'm going to start with the medium Platinums. That's kind of how I want to play this game, almost in reverse order, because they're the stuff I'm excited about. Guten Tag, Worm. I'm going to recover this. No, I'm not. Yeah, either I got better at the donkey or this thing's just not as bad as I remember. I used to say I hated this thing. Oh yeah, no, fresh chili. I'm with you on that. I think the progression had a lot to offer. Yeah. It would have been nice to, I guess, have some, some way to let different people play it different ways. Oh yes. Oh yes. Hey, don't smile more. Welcome to the University of Trials. The home of the best Trials evolution tutorials ever. Hello, Owen. Good to see you back. Go to bed. Fatal. Good to see you back. Hey, James with the biddies. Way too kind. Thank you for the biddies. Tigol ones. Tigol ones are the best. Oh, Mindbender. I'm not doing that on the donk. I'm going to go Phoenix. If I remember this one, this track's rough. Is your title for real? Huh? I mean, dude. Yes. Yes. This is... Yes. I am currently on Xbox One playing Trials Evolution. If I'm the one to break the news to you, hell yeah. Oh, this thing. This thing was torture when I first started. You ended up figuring it out pretty good, but... like, you can see how messed up this track is, right? It's crazy. Like, once you know it, it's fine, but it's doing a lot of weird things. Paul's driving home. Well, I'm glad he's not watching. Oh, and, sorry, the reason I got a bit... So, Fatal comes in and says, is your title for real, prof? And I thought he was actually asking if I was actually a professor. Are you really... that's it, like, literally, that's... I sat there for about half a second and went, does he really think I'm a professor? No, my stream title. Alright, let's get it. Oh, beating personal best. Beating personal best. I don't know why I flipped there for no reason. Oh. That ruined it. Yeah, I know Fatal, but I just had that moment, okay? It's just a small moment. Oh, that's going to end in disaster. Oh, I should have been able to land that, I reckon. No, fresh chili, I don't think you should. I think, and even if you did write that, I'm ignoring what you want me to call you. Tortilla, not a real professor. You're not a real tortilla. Oh, did I crash there? I thought I hit the finish line. Gonna be a while till Giga? Is it really? Can't even remember where Giga's up to. Oh, it's there. We're not far off. Oh, Limbo. Shaylee. What's going on? Limbo is a nice track. And incredibly well done when you've played Limbo. Like, visually, they nailed this. And it was a tough driving line, too, I remember. He says as he, like, backflips over something. Yeah, I think it is the last medium, but I'm at the last medium. And it was actually cool today when I loaded this up earlier. I actually had a whole bunch of, like, messages of, like, people playing Trials Evolution, but there were people that I remember who used to play Trials Evolution, and, you know, we used to play together and battle together and all the rest of it. That obstacle's horrible. Yeah, but it was so weird seeing, like, the Xbox 360 message, and they're playing Trials Evolution, and I'm like, man, this is what it was like. Sorry about the coughing. It's annoying. Oh, actually. So, I will just say one thing. A couple of times I've talked about over the years about just finding somewhere to play and practice and kind of give yourself the freedom to just play around and kind of give you some, I don't know, just find a reason to do something for fun rather than trying to just race the track. So what I used to try and do, see this gap up to these bombs? I used to try and see if I could make the gap, because it's pretty big, but hit the bike frame in there and you can get up here. So like this was just one of the places I used to practice my bunny hops. I'm pretty sure, yeah, if you hit the bombs, you actually... Oh no, oh that's... No, sorry, they're not bombs. Red barrels that aren't bombs is just broken game logic, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I can actually get over that too. Oh, such a responsive lap. Yeah, that's against all video game laws. Oh, and this one had heaps of, like, 3 different, like, upper and lower paths in parts. Really confusing. Oops. Ah, the lift. Yeah, see, it's got an upper and lower... Well, they kind of join, but then this one goes down. But you can go over the top. And then the ladder falls. And then that falls. And then that bridge goes up. And then you hit your head here. And you keep going up, and there's... Oh, I didn't even see that. Ah, James. Prophetic, man. If we work hard enough. No, see, I'm a student of Back to the Future. If you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything. Oh, didn't this have a weird glitch, this log here? Was this the one with like a crazy glitch? The reverse? Where? Up the log? Or here? I don't think I ever did it, by the way. You just tap? Yeah, I don't know what the technique is. Oh yeah, when it starts making that noise. Anyway, there was a weird glitch here where it just destroys you. This log just kicks your butt. But I don't think I ever did it. Seen videos of it, I've never attempted it. Can't say that anymore. See, but this is why I didn't stream last week when I was sick. Because I'm still sick until a week later. Oops. Alright, so Giga is soon. Giga is soon. Not going over there. so good. Ah, the riddle secret. Nah, I didn't bother with that one. Yeah, of course you knew I'd be playing Evo. Come on, man. Let's ride the Rattler for no reason. Wasn't this huge Trials Easter egg with the chest under the Eiffel Tower? Yeah, that's the one. Exactly. Brown, good to have you back. There's like no back half of the bike. Wow. This bike is not great. Oh, can I do this on this bike? I must be able to. Wow. Alright, Fatal, if you know Auntie, you might get it a little bit more, or even have a look at what the Trials HD riddle was about. You kind of understand it a bit more. There is nothing that could have been at the end of that riddle that could have lived up to the hype and the stuff, or it would have been damn difficult to do anything that's worthwhile. But to have a level of curiosity about something that you know is going to happen but have no idea what's going to happen, and have curiosity and a story to pass to your kids and all of that crazy stuff, like, I think that's what's interesting about it. Would it have been cool if it was, a time capsule that opened in 50 years or something? Yes, sweet. But, and hopefully some of us would be around for it, but we're not that lucky. But I think it's, especially in a society where, instant gratification, everyone wants everything instantly, on demand, when I want to see it. I'm like, nah, you're going to have to be curious for 100 years and there is nothing you can do about it. Yeah, that Christmas scene actually did throw a spanner in the works, because we didn't know if that was part of it or not, I thought. Okay, time for the most off-topic question. I'm ready. If you could be any animal for a week, what would you pick? It is... Well, right now, I was going to say off-topic. I can bring it back to Trials. I'll be a squirrel. I'm probably just going to go like a eagle or some flying thing. Yeah, I think some flying thing. Water would be cool too, like a dolphin or something. Yeah, something like that. Something that gives you a lot of freedom. All right, we did it. We did it. That's got to be a scorpion track. I'm not doing another donkey, because I can't. All right, let's see. Elephant. All right, how long can I go without a fault on this track? So I'm gonna actually try and not fault on this, but but actually go fast as well. And I don't remember the line because it's a 6-minute long track, but I think I can remember it, but we'll see. So there's like a road and train tracks coming up soon, yeah? Alright, this is taking me back. Yeah, okay, over that. I kind of wanted to go slow here for some reason. No, don't know. Probably not. At least I'm already a second off my PB. Incredible. So this is the track. So there's just going to be like weird, like little glitchy things, or like just a tiny little object that'll make you fall. I mean, you're trying to go for platinum and you're trying to go for a speed run. The little things in this game kill you, and like tire glitches like that too. If you land too hard, so you really had to make sure you stuck your landing smoothly to make that work. Alright, we're a minute and a half through without faults. Let's see. Let's see. And by the way, I'm not going to go through all the secrets, but I've just sort of hitting the easy ones I can remember. Gerbs! Good to see you around, dude. What game is this, right? Yeah. Oh, it's yeah, custom track. Use Track Central thing from Rising. Oh, man, if not many people knew about this, that would have been a fun thing to do. To be like, wow, I just found this epic, Track Central version of a, post a video up. Someone put Gigatrack. Oh, damn it! Someone put Gigatrack on Track Central and just play this and say it was in Rising. But I told you, it's just going to be a stupid fault. And look how big the checkpoints are. Because I think with this one, there was a limit to how many checkpoints you could have. So they're spread out. So some of these, if you fault, you got to go back quite a while. The funny thing is, Paydar. I'm not even halfway through the track yet. That one got me a few times. Oh, yeah, definitely someone's making Rising, no question. Oh, sorry, that was reading chat. That one wasn't my fault. Now that I've done one, I'm not worried. Oh. Now I've just sort of given up. A hard extreme Giga. Well, what you got to be careful about, I think a hard Giga would be good. If you try and go extreme Giga, I mean, once you get past, like, wait, actually, what's the Ninja Machine or something on Track Central at the moment? That's actually quite nice. But I think once you go past, if you get a good run on a long extreme track and it's about 2 minutes, that's kind of the sweet spot where the machine, where the Ninja's been. I think anything more than that, I don't know. Maybe it's getting a little silly. But hey, man, if someone wants to make it, go for it. Defoliator. So there's an old Trials name. Aussie dude. Such a long track. And just remember too, like, imagine playing for 5 minutes, speed running a track, every little time save, every little shortcut you can find, and then you just make a stupid mistake. And it's like, well, back to another 5 minutes to just even attempt to get back to that point again. Oh, this was the coast. Yeah, you fly here if you let go of it. Like, you let go of gas? Yeah, you got a lot of speed down there. That was a little ambitious. Here's the thing, I've stuffed up runs on these things because you ideally want to go under them for speed, but the risk is you hit your head and you've done 6 minutes by this point. Oh, and I'll show you actually the place that used to get me all the time. These just weird divots. It just made no sense in the middle of the driving line, but they would trip me up all the time. Hold on. Is there any driving lines in Rising Curve? Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, thanks, Bretters. A lot of them did. Oh, and this thing, after well, it shouldn't be 6.5 minutes. I should have finished by now. But yeah, these things would even trip you up because you can't even really tell exactly where the driving line is and where you're going to land. You kind of just have to get good at remembering, like, the parts that you made mistakes on. I'm not faulting now. I'm too close to the end. Oh, another explosion. Which again, there's no, like, they didn't even bother to make a reason why that explosion happened. Like, there's no explosive thing there, there's no physics thing, it's just like, just a bomb. Just, you just exploded. Such a long track. Almost done. Almost there. One more hill? I think this is the end. Oh, this big ramp coming up here is the end. Oh, man. Alright, sub 8 minutes. Yeah, that's why Gigatrack has such a reputation. So there you go. 644 is what I was on. Supreme, what do you think, man? I get to do my final. Will that donkey? That one doesn't donkey. Giga doesn't donkey. Can on PC or something, I think. Alright. Okay. But look. This is where it beats me. I didn't teach overhangs. I didn't teach overhangs in Rising. It teaches you overhangs. I taught you this. My one was better. I taught you this, sort of. But I didn't teach overhangs. That's on me. But how we got good with these tutorials is crazy. Now, this one had a fun driving line. Actually, I gotta take this hat off now. It is getting hot. Oh. If I remember the driving line, because it was pretty short, so it was fun to... Oh, no, I missed it. Oh, that's right. There was a phase where they were putting everything on Track Central just because I think we were all asking for it, right? Like, we just wanted to try it out, and they're like, well, if you want to try, go for it. Too much air. Too much. Oh, now I'm second off my PB. Dude. was fast. So this is a nice, short, technical little track. Really fun to ride fast. So okay, I've got to hit that faster. Wow. So there's a serious time saver there. Hey, Savage, what's going on? It would be nice to hit one personal best. Just to prove that it's possible. And this feels like the one where I've got a half a chance. Even though this was probably a good time. Yeah, and it's interesting. Arizath noticed the lack of decorations and we're totally fine with it. I mean, we're spoilt for decorations in Rising. But yeah, like I've always, I mean, even with HD though, like it didn't have to be, you know, it didn't have to be super. Yes. Yes. Shady still got it. Yes. Yes. Yeah, come on, Bradders, man. Our Trials community is way ahead of the curve. Alright. Let me see where I'm ranked. Oh, 2-2. Come on, I can beat that. Oop. Sorry. Sorry, headphone people. Alright, I've still got an hour. I got an hour until I need to finish this, so. Oh. I'll let it pull. Or Owen, or whoever I was talking to. No, too slow there. Oh, 0.6. Wow. That was fast. Oh, so's that. Alright, just a few more attempts. I just want to see if I can do any better than that. Oh. So 0.6 again. 0.3. Alright, couple more attempts. Stuff that up. Alright, last run. But I need this. Oh. Peter! Welcome to the University of Trials. Alright, good heck. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Anyway, you got to see a PB on a track that I probably haven't got a PB on in many years. It's funny, every now and again... Actually, I did one... I think I probably tweeted out... Look, it might have been 6-12 months ago, maybe, but I feel like I got a PB on Inferno, like, relatively recently. Oh, this thing. You can go up there? Yeah, you can. Wow. That didn't work. Oh, look at this. Look at that nonsense. I forgot about this. Like, what is this? Oh, and then these pistons. Horrible. Horrible design. But we loved them. No, I don't think many people love these. Oh, and you can skip that one. Such a weird speed run, that one. But that was when you hit that and a couple of time savers with the physics objects, that was really cool. Yeah, it gave you nightmares? Me too. No, Stride. No, it was good. It was good. Oh, he's on PB pace. No, lost it. Oh, that's right, because of this thing. You had to hit that, and if you could, you could actually, like, rear wheel bounce off it. If you hit it right. Then this, yeah. Alright, this one had a lot of little parts to the speedrun line. You had to flip there. You had to clear that. Yeah, and then you got this hill climb at the end. That if you stuffed it, you'd fall into the garbage bin. So if you overshot that, you went, boom. And you'd finish so many awesome speedruns like that. So you had to kind of half speed it and then try and make that jump. Oh, nice finish. Owen's in bed. Good work on the parenting. At least you weren't driving and operating your phone. So good to hear. This one had one of my favorite time savers, because it was one of the first that was it. Oh no, maybe it wasn't this track. Maybe it was. We'll see. Oh no, big rig drilling is what I was thinking about. Oh, look at this obstacle. That looks familiar. Yeah, no, I figured it out, Paul. We're good. I'm not dobbing you in. It was a very graceful, graceful little dive and then head first. Oh, this one. Yeah, this was a pain. It started getting a little bit more technical here. Oh, personal best time. What type of personal best is that crap? No! How? How am I 1.3 seconds up? What did I do? I panicked. I freaked out. What the hell? Wow. Maybe I hated this track and never bothered to, like, do it good? Wow. It's a long track though, so... But like this is a driving obstacle? Just not fun. Wow. Say Jobs, don't know. No, hey James, I'll get back to green belt at some point. I'm just having a couple of months off. Yeah, I tend to lean towards agreeing with Bradders, which makes me feel uncomfortable, but in this situation I think you may be right. Oh. TF beside my name stands for True Fan, which is a kind of a special thing that the devs gave out, and basically to get it, the devs have to, like, so Red Links has to actually award it to you. And I don't know how many people ended up with it, but there was quite a few. But yeah, if you get bored, Red Links TV Season 2 Episode 1 is my first trip to Helsinki, and where I actually get the True Fan thing sort of given to me on that video, so it was kind of cool, kind of special. Like, honestly, to live in Australia and to get to go to the development studio of the game that you absolutely love is a dream come true. To think that I've done it like 7 times now, and I'm in the current game, and, you know, E3 and everything, I mean, it's beyond wildest expectations, but you can still go back and see me from 2012 and how much I just enjoyed being there. It was really cool. This track is a really fun speed run. There's little parts here. There's the transition halfway up this hill. You'll see in a second. Oh, you should skip those tires. This hill is crazy because you kind of have this part here, and then you've got a really quick transition, and then if you keep accelerating, you can actually power it all the way down. So nice to speedrun that. Mini Shady's good, chili. Yeah, unmuted. Yeah. Look, even my time there, like I clearly put more time into that one because that was really good. Another pick on Bradders Day. I mean, it never stopped. Oh, and then this track. My word, this was fun. See if I can remember. The answer's no, but let's see. Oh, and then this thing here, you can actually hop over. Oh, it's the next one. So here, it makes it thinks you have to wait, until that goes and then you do it. But it's possible. Because if you hit it, yeah, you just hit, right? But I think, yeah, you could kind of hop it and skip it. So that was like a little time saver, I remember. And that's what was so cool about, I mean, this in any Trials game, really. There's so many of these little, just little time savers you can do all the way through. Mike Shetty's good. Scotch, how you doing? Yeah, that was. So now you're getting into real fun speedrun territory. Oh, so many good Trials games here. So many good tracks. Bradders, I mean, yeah, I mean, my understanding is a lot of them are by design. A lot of them. Oh, let me make it. That's not what I meant. These saw blades are a little rude. Such a good game. Yeah, James, I need breakfast at 2 p.m. Yeah, you've really not figured out the whole breakfast thing, have you? This one's fun. So you got a little tap off that. Yeah, you tap off your... That little hop there. Yeah, lets you do that. Oh, and this thing. This ruined so many lives. And people used to hate me because, like, honestly, so many people would struggle on that and could not get that hill. And I'd just go out at full speed and it was fine. Well, May Mason, you just need an Xbox One. And you don't need to miss it anymore. I have to undrink it before I get to extremes, I reckon. Oh, this track was so good. Honestly, and I think that's part of the reason why I think people love this game so much is because the time savers and the speedrun lines on these were just so good. They were just they just felt polished. They felt well rehearsed. Oh, like even that. They felt well rehearsed and planned out. Was the only way I was going to land that. Nope, straight down. See? And you had to remember all these little paths to slow down and speed up, and the transitions, the body weight, time savers. It just had it all. It just had it all. Mason, tracks you made on Xbox 360 available X1. I think the problem is the Track Central doesn't seem to be working. This was the funnest. Is funnest a word? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna try him. Oh, so good, this track. Why am I going so slow here? What do we got? We've still got 40 minutes. 40 minutes before Red Links. If you don't follow them already, Red Links Official. Go and give them a follow. There is some super technical parts coming up in a second. That's going to make me choke. Oh my god. That was a good run for a bit. And like this ending is... Oh, torture. After a super fast run. Damn, that's bad. Yeah, that track there was incredibly good fun to play. Red Links Official. So, Red Links Official on Twitch is the official Twitch account of the game developers for Trial Series, Red Links. They will be live from Helsinki, Finland for their standard weekly Friday evening scheduled thing. Cagball is a name I haven't seen for a while. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, so I usually finish up when they start and go hang out with them for a bit. Get my front wheel up. And they fix rising on stream. Yeah, they live code the patches. Oh, and this thing too. Alright, I love this. You look at this right now. There's lights, there's arrows. Everything is telling you to hit that and roll backwards. And then you go... And the lights turn on. And you can shortcut, you on a good run while doing this relatively fast. And you skip that whole last little bit of the track. Ah, so good. Yeah, Cagball, good to have you back, bud. Yeah, Twin Fire. To be fair, man, my time zone sucks. This is why I do so much on... why I put all this stuff up on YouTube now, because no one can watch this. I appreciate everybody that's here, but... Yeah, there's a lot more people that want to watch it that can't. Oh, and this too, you don't realise, but the train's moving. Can I make that? Can't remember if I can. I think you have to go lower. This thing just had some weird angles because of the cars. But one of the first rear wheel bounce time savers, if I recall correctly, or one of the first. I'm wrong in that for sure, but there we go. That was a nice line through that. Oh, that was fast. Fun. Fun. Oh, more groundhog too. Just look how dirty this looks. Wow, I did a bad job of that. Oh, and this thing too, where you had to drop down here to make the jump. and that you got to slide to actually make the gap. That was one of the first times I think I remember having to like teach people to slide something. Nah, missed that. And all the steepness of these hills, and it just had everything this track. But is live different, Twinfire? Yeah, of course it is. Because I very rarely read out the names of people in YouTube comments. Also, stop being... Actually, no. You know, I was going to say, stop being rude, just making like the old, cliche joke about YouTube comments. Man, everybody that shows up on this channel is freaking amazing. Honestly. You people... Yeah, I have nothing but lovely interactions with amazingly friendly people. I was on someone's stream. I've forgotten her name now, but I tweeted it. If anyone at Uni Trials on Twitter, have a look at my stream from my feed from today. I posted someone's Twitch feed, and I was actually hanging out with her for half an hour or so while I was having lunch at work. Oh, if in case my boss is watching. Yeah, and watching stream, and like she was just talking about how awesome the Trials community's been, and everyone's helpful, and I'm like, yeah, it's consistently like that. Like, it's just... The Trials community is amazing. So, lots of love hearts. Oh, this thing was evil. It just fell from underneath you. Yeah, that was a really sort of technical finish, to be honest. Oh, come on! Wow. Oh, that's because you're a great guy. Thanks, Accelerator. All right. I have to undrink and re-drink. I might even, because it's Friday night. I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna come back with an apple juice as well. And then I've got half an hour to get through skill games. I'm not going to play DLC tonight, but I'm going to get half an hour to get through extremes and skill games. Let me know. I'm going to put a Be Right Back video on for a second, but let me know in chat if you want me to do some skill games first and then go extremes, or you want me to go straight into the extremes. And it looks like Cagball's already saying extremes. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do... Here we go. I'll go back to my blooper video, because this was at least filmed while Evo was out. Up to you. Cagball, that's not how this works. I'll be back. This is hot as hell, man. Sweating like a motherfucker. Oh, my pipe. Who is Professor Facchetti without his pipe? Let's go, motherfucker. I can blooper reel. Shit. Alright. It's Friday. I'm not drunk this time, and I feel like I'm having fun. Sharing. Yeah, I like that. Professor speak. How's evolution? It's the same to the first semester. Wires out of the way. Costumes on. Sweating. Oh, that could have me. Seriously, man, you think a fat man sweats on a good day? While this course is aimed at to be the best right, as we will be shearing. Shears a sheep. Who in the truck? Blooper reels could be funny. I could be asked to bring them together. That will get any just battling to be the best rider you can be. Bank that. Well, it sounds like that's. You tip my pipe everywhere. Well, what am I doing? I'm a actor. Let's call it what it is. Who has to work in this car? In the zone. people that I knew. Now we're getting close to about 400. Too tired.
Oh, that makes a lot better. Okay, alright, yes. Okay. Alright, hold on, you need to hold the microphone. Okay, we can do it. Okay, yeah, you hold this thing. Very nice. Just put it straight.
You may have even got a couple of platinum medals off you. Me. You may even be beating some of your mates. Mates. And fuck. So please leave me as many comments as you can. Let me know all the stories, and hopefully from that we can share some experiences and learn what the fuck is it. What the fuck was that? What was that going on in self-help video? Good, now I'm back. My mixer thing is doing some weird stuff. That was fun. The beverage and the undrinking, not the blooper video, because that's what you're watching. Kippis. Alright, extremes. I really didn't care what you chose. I was going to do extremes next, but I wanted to give you something to do while I was undrinking. Oh, so good. Let's see if I remember these anymore. Ugh. Make the gap. No. I'm just trying to go like reasonably fast. Like, I don't care if I don't zero the whole thing, but it'd be nice to just get a half decent run. Now I've got to be careful not to get stuck on this for too long, but damn it. Oh, 34.6, but yeah. That's why I wanted to get at least a 0 on that one, because that's such an easy track, but yeah, really fun. Like there's some little things you have to do. Oh, and out of the pit. Oh man, I love this. Again, like the extremes, like there's nothing fancy. Like this track is like one object. Now I use this as an example all the time. In that I say to people, like, you know, if I'm critiquing their track central stuff, I'm like, oh, you know, you're lazy and only use one object and you could have used a bit more variety. And then I love this track. So I guess what it goes to show is there's no one rule. There's no one rule for track design. But, you know, make stuff that you would want to run and race and hope other people enjoy it. Oh, yuck. Alright, I won't try and zero all of them because that'd be silly. Oh. stuff that up. But watch, like this part, that obstacle destroyed so many people. Easy once you understand it. Like that, but the same with this one. Oh. You just have to lean forward a bit early or you'd hit your head. And then this. Interestingly, if you got enough speed off doing this right, you actually could go over the checkpoint. I don't remember how to do it now. Yeah, look at this. There you go. So I'm actually still in control of the bike. Now that doesn't happen too often, does it? Yeah, Jobs. I'm the same. Aww. I didn't think that was going to happen. Yeah, pricey. There's a few there's a few HD remixes that I know Duke of Dirty's been doing. They're actually quite good. Technique and a few others. And I think I saw someone, I think maybe even him doing, or someone was doing fishy business. They posted a screenshot. Yeah, Lord Spike. I was up at 6 something this morning when I read the news and installed it straight away. Alright, this is the track where I first taught and felt the need to learn rear wheel bounce. And it's right here. Because to skip that, you had to have a really good rear wheel bounce. And at the time, it was really difficult to learn. Oh, and then this was where the fender grab. Aww. I stuffed it up. This is where this is where you figured out the fender grab too. Oh, that track is so good. Just because they're like they're fun, like they're technical, and to me, and like is the wreck one of the next ones? No, where's the okay. The wreck, yeah. If you look at the positions, you can tell what I loved more. Yeah, the wreck. I was gonna say it was probably my favorite speedrun extreme, and that's why my ranking's higher than every other one. Nasil. How you doing? Yeah, Dark City just wasn't as much fun, but the wreck was fantastic. Like to me, the sweet spot for a track is like 30-35 seconds. Technical, but possible to get a fast driving line. If you get it right. And this one just had an awesome look about it. I remember for the longest time, I used to do the cheats way, sort of coming down here, and then reversing, and then doing that. I was going to show you the other way. Anyway, the upper path was much more fun. Oh, well, that's right. Trying to hit, this whole track, trying to hit this fast. This was horrible. This was like, you remember on, what's it, Frostbite? It's like the third checkpoint on Frostbite. This is what this was for most people. They just couldn't do it. Or at least took them a lot of time. And even for me. Oh, actually, I think I can just ride straight up that. Yeah, Mason, absolutely, yeah. That's what I used to do, right? And then you skip the lower section, and it's super easy. See? And one of my favorite, really simple time savers is this one. That there. Because the checkpoint is, I guess there's an arrow on the wall. The checkpoint's designed for you to go up here and then over. But the lower path is just so much more fun to hit. And you feel like a ninja master when you pull that off on a run. It feels so good. Hey, I have been saying for a solid year, very confidently, that Evo is never coming back compatible. No, Dave, I don't even think it's a graphical update. I could be wrong. You've been playing all day, damn. I don't know the answer to that, Jacob. Yeah, Bradders, I put 2 videos out with a tombstone of Trials Evolution saying it had died. That's awkward now. Taking those videos down. Way too lazy for that. And funnily enough, what I'm doing in this stream is pretty much what I did in those videos, I think. Oh, and this was another nightmare fuel obstacle. If you didn't know how to do it. Which I don't. Yeah, but this in like a 35-second extreme speedrun, so much fun. And this track taught you so many good things too. Like there were so many techniques that you had to learn to get through that track fast. Yeah, it taught you to be real good real quick. Brad is selling a 360. It comes pre-installed. You just need to have an account. These tracks seem easier than Rising Extremes. No way. No way. That track right there, I would say is harder than most Rising Extremes. Am I wrong? What's the consensus while I keep playing some more? But look at something like the Wreck. Where would you put the Wreck relative to all the other extremes? So I mean, certainly easier. Like Inferno's on another level, but of non, it seems easier looking back. Really? Hey, new student Alkaline. That's what I thought. Yeah, pricey. I'm with you. I thought Inferno was the only hard one. Maybe it's shorter. Okay. The only extreme Rising. Nah. When you watch, and I think the difference is, Mark, when you watch new people play the extremes, they look like extremes. So, yeah, I disagree. I politely, respectfully disagree. But yes, for me, the only one that was really a challenge was I remember on Zero Fault runs getting stuck here and having to figure out a way to like recover because I wanted the Zero Fault. Oh, that was annoying. Oh, and they got the whistle too. You hear the whistle every time you get a checkpoint? Alright, so I mentioned at the start of this stream that there is a ski pole that I want to discuss, because every time I play this track, I want to discuss a ski pole. Oh, my spine. And it's just here. That noise and that ski pole have driven me insane for about 6 years. Why is it there and why does it make that noise? Is it just an ouch pole? Like, maybe that's it. It just feels so out of place. You had no platinums. Wow. Go and fix that. Quick smart. I feel like I should read this. Look, I think, Mark, you're probably right. And that's why I agree with you. I think the Rising Extremes are easier. But I think because they put ninjas, because they put Inferno, because one of the things that Trials has an awesome reputation for being a hard game, but to the point where, like, I don't think you want to scare people off from becoming fans. Like, you kind of want it to at least be rewarding enough where people keep coming back and not just have to be one of the sick, twisted humans like us that just love torturing ourselves. That was an interesting obstacle to wheelie. Nope. You gonna consider it, Dave? Seriously? Dude, just pick up like a second-hand one or something. It's on. Well, actually, you know, look, the Evo. Alright, but PC doesn't have DLC. So this is actually the true experience. On Xbox, Trials HD is the... well, I don't think they had DLC there. Maybe they did. Actually, they did too, yeah. No, so Xbox One is now the full Trials experience, whereas Gold Edition was only the base games, and it was HD physics. Sorry, it was Evo physics in HD. Just give me the checkpoint. Don't care otherwise. So I would definitely go Xbox. If you can. I wouldn't... I mean, who am I kidding? Of course I'd recommend getting... If I didn't have an Xbox One and all this was available and I hadn't played them for years, or I got rid of my 360, I'd be all over getting an Xbox for it. I wouldn't even debate it. So... you look after your own personal finances, but if that's something that seems like a good idea to you, then I'm always going to enable it. I will write you a permission slip if you need it. Second-hand Xbox One would probably make more sense. Well, yeah, they're fine. Yeah, Jerbs, spot on, man. I spend a lot of time watching new people play this game, and it's definitely hard. Oh, touch the back wheel. Touch the back wheel. And fault at the end. Yeah, Brown, that's right. What was it? Explosion? Man, we made it. Damn, okay, so that time, so 940th global, which is still not massive, but then this game's old. That was a relatively recent PB, I think. I might have only tweeted about it. I don't think it was while I was streaming. I think I was just mucking around one night, but I could be wrong. It's such a good extreme. And I remember just people looking at this and just going, nah, it's just not even possible. Forgotten how to run it, but... And that's the obstacle from Warehouse HD. Damn, I'm a second over my PB? It's crazy. That was a strong start then. Oh, what a landing. Horrible landing. Well, I'm certainly not getting a personal best tonight then. Yeah, my super awesome personal best run, I kind of just skipped over all those tires and finished. So good. Limbo Explosion, yeah, nice. Oh, Buns, glad that helped. All right, we have 8 minutes. I'm going to go and check out some skill games for a second. Now, so let's see, remember what they had. So they had Exploding Man. Vertigo was like the swinging one. That was horrible. Cruise Control. Throttle is stuck on. That is no leaning. I'm going to show you a UFO because this is weird. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't remember where these things are, though. Dude. Wow. Man, I was going fast. The last one was up high? No, it's down low. Damn it, it's over here. Oh, and then the last one's high. Yeah, it's up. Somewhere up here? That was fast. I think. Ah, 6. I missed one. Damn it. Look at my time. Exactly 40 seconds. Yeah, sorry, Bradders. I forgot. Cut me some slack, man. It's been a while. Oh, this one. This is one. I like this one more than Moneyball, I think. This is when skill games got a little crazy. Oh, actually, and you can skip this right from the start, too. What's this? I think. Because you kind of got impatient with this thing. So you're like, man, I need to find a way to get to a lot faster. So what you end up doing... Oh, no. Stop it. Because you kind of was like, I don't have time to do the start every time. So, yeah, there was kind of like crazy shortcuts. And then even this one was like quicker if you were smart. And then that one, we had to kind of... Oh, actually there, you oh, no. Normally I hit that hard, I'd bounce off it. And it was actually a quicker way to get to that section. Anyway, crazy skill game. If there's ones like that, man, I need to spend more time on... Track Central. And then this. Some of this crap, it makes no sense. But then in the previous Trials game, you had skis stuck to your foot, but you were trying to like launch yourself down a wood mountain. Like like at least here you're actually skiing. And this is why, like even on whatever that skill game is now that we've got, where you've got like ski poles in your hand, like there's a weird history of skiing equipment still being applicable in a Trials universe. Oh, you gotta do flips too. Forgot about that. Bad place to do a flip. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of them. Like, you know, classics like hill climb and stuff are fine. I think the loose screw one, yeah, I would have preferred that done differently. Oh, my heels got shattered. What else do we want to try? Oh, so that's the one with no gas, whereas no leaning, this one. So this is the other throttle stuck on. Hill climb is too difficult. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, I've struggled with it. Mm. Yeah, it's funny considering the difficulty curve was so well managed throughout the core game. The skill games are another level. Power bike's kind of fun, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still not a huge fan of it. Damn it. That's a pretty good run. I'll be honest. There's a lot of stuff there that I went through that's tough. Alright, I'm going to open up another window just so I can see if Red Links are streaming, because I don't want to trust someone like Blix that tells me to go and watch them and they're not live yet. Let's try this one. Oh, that's right. Oh, damn it. Do you know what, Drama? I'm with you. I mean, I've probably said that on stream before, in that I want skill games that teach you skill. To be honest though, when you I would be comfortable with that, and I think if I ever had the chance to do Unity Trials again, I'd consider trying to make it more like skill game focused. But I was just realizing, I'm like, wow, that's a lot better than my personal best. I didn't like the skill game at all. It's the second personal best this stream. RV87, all I can suggest is go into your... If you purchased it on Xbox One and it's in your account, if you go into your ready to install section of Xbox One, you should see the Evo icon, and if you drill down into that, there's another ready to install somewhere that lets you actually get into the DLC stuff. So try that. Hopefully it helps. 2 PBs, man. But look at it. 335,000th. I really didn't like that skill game at all. Alright, are Red Links on? Yes. Probably not. No. We shall keep going. Have I missed any? Yeah, I think the ball one. Oh no, this one too. So with this one, you had to bail out and grab the swing with triangle. Nope. Like, this is a weird skill game, but it kind of works. Nope, let's hold on again. Oh, hang on. Aw. I thought I'd have another go. Yeah, this one is actually alright. And you can tell, because I kind of worked at it. Nope. Oh, I caught that. Gotta food your mouth. Hey, Brothers, man. Thank you so much. Sorry, I shouted in the mic then. Thanks for hanging out. Always a pleasure. And always my pleasure to provide a moderate form of entertainment on my Friday evenings. Because I got nothing better to do. Why am I hugging this thing? Alright, later, Jibs. It's all good, man. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. Good seeing you around. Over the fence. Let's go. Wait for one little pump. Oh, don't get off the pole, though. Alright, let's swing. Let's swing for a second. I don't know where the next one is. What's there? Oh, man. No! I'm stupid. Anyway. That's kind of fun, though. Yeah, you're right. I think that is actually kind of enjoyable. Alright, so I think I've got one more left. Which I think... So I've done that. I think Ball of Steel we haven't done. But this is one of the funny things where you can get people that are like, oh, I finished the game in, you know, whatever, a couple of hours, I'm finished. I mean, yeah, I've played through the base game, but if you think this is finishing... And by the way, like, you can see what's happening right here. This is ridiculous. Catch it! Catch it! How I... Actually, that's something I didn't even get platinum, but I... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, 102. I'm gonna go again. Let's go again. Oh, catch it, nope. Nope. Damn it. I just want to do something moderately better than what I've at least... Oh, wow. Oh. I'm not good. I'm not good. Oh. I got new friends. Alright, well, Red Links Official are about to start. I think they're actually going live now. So I will take this opportunity to thank you all for hanging out, chatting to me, talking rubbish, making sure that I could enjoy my game and still talk nonsense to a bunch of strangers. That was fun. Thank you. I am going to go on a raid. Red Links Official. I would love you to join me. Anybody that is a sub, feel free to chuck some yellow hoodie shadies in the chat. That's kind of fun. That's what I'm going to be doing. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out and playing. I think we'll get back to regular Rising sort of content. Actually, yeah, look, maybe later next week I might get into some like DLC stuff if I do another stream midweek. But probably next Friday I'll get back into Trials Rising stuff because I've got a hell of a lot of stuff in that game to play. But it's been fun. Let's get out of here. It has been awesome. So happy to have people I can play Trials in front of. Very much appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let's go and get some sleep and let's go and watch the Trials people. Bye.